up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back. This is your boy again, Adamslink. I hope you guys are doing okay. To try as much as possible as usual. Support your boy, like this video, comment, share it on all the social media platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure you subscribe. Then click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. And also, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. Well, there's an update on Sylvester Jr.'s case. The Don Wayne student who recently passed after apparently 5 other students beat him up for refusing to join court, and that result to his death. May so continue to rest in peace. I know a lot of people have been having mixed reaction to it, majorly over, I think as at yesterday, over 100 people signed a petition to penalize the school, sign a petition to fasten, to hasten the justice process. Because of course we already know the justice process in our country, in our beloved country. We know it's somehow really delaying. We do not want this case to take up to 2 years, a year. If it delays too much, we want it to be a year, not up to 2 years or 3 years. They are still on this case. No. We want it to be a year, not 2 years. And meanwhile, we do not know those 5 students they have mentioned. Those 5 students they have mentioned, they are still at large. Apparently, 2 have left this country. So we do not know. Their parents have refused to come out. Their guardians have refused to come out. The school has refused to bring out or provide these 5 students who are involved. They have refused to do nothing. They just issued a public statement saying they, of course, they show their sympathy towards late Sylvester Jr.'s parents. Meanwhile, Sylvester Jr.'s parents also had an interview saying that they never reached out to them privately. You came online, you issued a public statement. This is a father who came to your school directly, spoke to you face to face. You guys, this is a father who came to you face to face. You had a meeting before agreeing to bring his son to your school or his children to your school. You agreed. You meant him. You counseled him. Whatever, you assured him. And now that something has happened, something like this, you are now seeing him as a stranger, seeing them as a stranger. You no longer want to call them again to interact with them. You no longer want to send a private message sympathizing with them. Nothing, none of that. Because Sylvester Jr.'s father had an interview yesterday and he said that the school has not reached out to him privately. Well, over 100,000 people have signed petition to hasten the process, and guess what? They just recently hired a really well-known lawyer, Fal's father, the Nigerian rapper Femi Falana. When you hire someone like Femi Falana, then you should be ready for anything that will come your way. They don't joke with justice. So let's see what will happen though. And honestly, it's quite really disheartening what happened. And you see a lot of people as well coming out speaking of their own stories, what they passed through while in school. Even at now, people are still passing through it while at work. These sorts of things never ends. If you think you just left school, primary school, you see one big kid out there who is always trying to beat you up. Then you left primary school to secondary school, the same thing as well. They just graduated. Secondary school, you are a senior. The same thing as well sometimes from teachers. Then when you leave school, you go to polytechnic or university or college of education or higher education. You see something going on from other students and also as well as lecturers trying to oppress you, not even trying to oppressing you. Then after the whole stress is in school, higher school, then you NYSC as well. You see all those vigilators, all those people trying to oppress you. In every step in our lives, we are being oppressed. In every step in our lives. Then you, after all that, you get a job. You see that boss trying to oppress you or oppressing you. No, it's quite disheartening though. Well, thank God the whole issue and people, like I said, people are already coming out. In fact, here's a girl who recently called out a well-known Nigeria socialite, a former baby Nigeria housemate. He said actress Beverly Oshu get called out for allegedly bullying and making lady repeat a class. According to the girl, she said, doing case just reminded me of myself in DDL junior class. Because of the bullying, I repeated classes. My parents never believed me. Ada Beverly Oshu, Nancy, Gift, Okoye, and other up till now, I don't know what I did to them for such hatred. Well, people are coming out calling out other persons though. There is a time for you to, if you feel like there's someone out there you want to call out, please call them out now as you speak. Call them out now. Call them out. Don't be afraid. If you are in a boarding school currently and you are passing through this, if you come across any of these news that concerns Sylvester Jr., just know that this is your time to say, no, enough is enough. I have to speak up and I have to stand on my right. And meanwhile, while speaking of this, we saw a video yesterday that shows some students, female student, beating up one particular female student, in fact, beating up a female teacher. I would have loved to share you the video here. The video, I think, is all over social media, but just in case you want the video, you can also reach out to me. I would have loved to share you the video here because of our YouTube strict rules now, we are not allowed to share such content anymore. So you know where to reach out to me if you want the video. It shows a student, a female student beating up a teacher. And another one as well, this one happened in Benin, Edo State. We saw students disrupt a school. And even the school principal brought police to try to stop the student. The student beat up the policeman. Student who not polytechnic, not higher education, or student in secondary school, beating up a policeman, destroying properties in school. Well, it's quite really disheartening. And then again, there's this news that's coming from France. I think it's kind of like a welcome development, and I really hope that other country will adopt this kind of laws. I said a lower court of the French Parliament has approved a draft law that will make school bully a crime, offense punishable by up to 3 years in prison, following bullying strategies in France that have in some cases resulted in the death of children. The draft was approved by the lower house of France Parliament on Wednesday and will now be sent to the upper house, the Senate, with the law expected to be adopted in February, according to the Guardian. The law would also impose fines for bullying of up to 45,000 euro, over 50,000 US dollars, depending on the severity of the case and the age of the culprit, as well as increased resource for education and prevention, according to Forbes. Well, it's a really serious case. I don't really like what France is currently doing on this case. And if you are a parent and you are failing to teach your own children now to stop, to know how to treat other people, well, and your child is involved in such case, just knowing now, if you are in France, you're going to pay the sum of 45,000 euro. Or let me say, it's even in Nigeria, I think such law should be passed. If your parents refuse to teach your own children on how to be disciplined, just check it out. Those 5 students mentioned, their parents are there currently, watching, looking, seeing all those things. I wonder what they will be doing now. Will they be disciplining their children currently? or will we dare just keep quiet and try to sneak their children out of the country? I know every parents have some kind of responsibility for their own kids to protect them and to make sure they are safe. But this time, is beyond that. It's beyond that. And through protection and through making sure they are safe, you have to make them face responsibility. Because one day, if you allow that child to to escape, to escape the responsibility he's supposed to face, then I bet you one day that child will turn on you. There's this particular Ghanaian actress sometimes last year. She took a picture celebrating her son's seventh birthday. So she decided to take this unplanned picture of herself and her son. And this song went viral. Then a lot of people saw a lot of mixed reaction to it. So Ghana authority had to arrest her. And of course, because of the public outcry as well, from even Nigeria, we saw people like Simi Faz, uh, Mr. Easy, reaching out to this actress, even offering some kind of to this actress, and even offering some kind of assistance to her in order for her to escape justice, or in order for her to be free. Well, the Ghana authorities heed to public cry, so they released her while the case was ongoing. Meanwhile, as of yesterday, sorry, it has it was revealed that she was sentenced to 3 months in jail. According to the news, they said actress Rosemore Brown, known as Akuapem Poloo, jailed for 3 months after posing nude pictures with son. The Ghana actress will serve time behind bars for posting nude in a photo with her son on his seventh birthday in a case that even attracted the attention of high-profile rappers. Well, let's see. The reason why we are talking about this because of the severity, and it involves the child. Does it mean that you cannot? What certain age? What age do you think that you can no longer bait with your own children? What certain age will you get to be like, okay, my child is grown. I can no longer bait with them anymore. Because we already know that a lot of parents do this as well. Maybe a child is 1 year, a few months old, or 1 year old, or 2 years old, you still bait with your child. But what certain age will your child reach and be like, no, I can no longer do this? Because she did it, like baiting, but she took a photo. I don't understand why. Why? Whatever you do in secret, don't forget. Now, who they catch thief, now be thief. Whatever you do in secret, just do it in secret. Why do you want the world to know whatever you are doing? Now you just get yourself in big trouble. 3 months in jail. Well, let's see how she's going to escape that as well. Then, here's a video. Redeemed Christian Church of God in New Jersey. So there was a protest. Some group of men came into the church carrying placards protesting against that church for allowing some Nigerian government officials to come to that church to start making speech in that church. So they brought in placards protesting in front of everyone, saying that while you guys are here enjoying yourself, enjoying democracy while in this church, you people are committing havoc back home. Well, that's the video, and I want to play a few of the clip so that I just pray that the YouTube do not penalize this video as well, because we are we are really careful now about this sorts of videos that we somehow post on YouTube, and I do not know honestly.
in Nigeria. We won't take it no more.
Please, let's all sit down.
God bless you.
And people are here feeling cool. They are killing our people at home. People are feeling cool.
Let him answer. Let him answer.
So, is it possible? I think it's possible to ask religion bodies not to get involved in politics. Even the old Christians, they were very fully involved in politics, more than what we are experiencing now. The old Christians were fully involved. The Pope was fully involved in politics, more than what we are having now. So I think it's possible to try to separate politics from religious body, because they have really great rules to play in the society. But what we are asking, I think what people are asking is that the church should be transparent. Religious body should be transparent to speak the truth whenever they are in any way saying someone or a politician is going wrong. Not because of the donation, not because of the influence, not because of anything. They should be able to tell the church, tell the politician, man, you are not doing the right thing. You are doing absolutely the wrong thing. Not undermining if that politician will penalize their church in future or not. Well, then to end this video, you remember Itunu, the Nigerian lady who was wrongly jailed in Cote d'Ivoire, and apparently died. Not before apparently, sorry, she died in prison. And according to the news, she died of infection. And Nigeria Commission in Diaspora already told us that that girl was innocent, and they are trying all their best to release that girl. And we thought that they have actually set her free until her death. Then, surprisingly, guys, a day before yesterday, this girl was buried in Ibadan. And it makes me wonder, this girl was alive in Cote d'Ivoire's prison. You guys couldn't do all you can, swiftly do all you can to make sure this girl was released. Nothing like that. But now this girl is gone, and within 1 week, 2 weeks, you have already succeeded in bringing our body all the way from Cote d'Ivoire to Nigeria to bury. And if people say we do not place value on human life, we say, oh, it's wrong, it's this and that. Well, may I so continue to rest in peace, and may I so continue to rest in paradise. So guys, thank you very much for watching. It's your boy Adamslink. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time. Don't go anywhere. Bye.